Hi everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is Wednesday, November 12th at 11:35 p.m. EST. Apologies, this one is up later than, well, let me rephrase, not up, but apologies that this one is being recorded later than I typically do them, which means that it'll be up later upload-wise. Today was... stupid yawns always interrupting at the worst times. Today was the finale day for the game Dispatch, which I'm pretty sure you have all heard me talk about how much I was enjoying it. So I didn't get to start the last two episodes till way later, and I literally just wrapped it up. I told myself I wanted to get it done that way. I could talk about it on here, at least a tiny bit. I won't get too into it. But I wanted to make sure it was done for this. All right. First things first. Things that happened last night after the ramble. I feel like me and my cousin texted a little bit, but also that might have been this morning, and I'm just like mixing the times up. Also, I played a buttload of Far Cry 5. I legitimately, couldn't stop myself. I understand why I didn't like it when I first played it on my Xbox. Now I'm getting very much, very into it, and, yeah. I'm having a very good time. Allow me to thank I think it was the couple people who left birthday wishes, like happy birthday on yesterday's ramble. I unfortunately cannot remember who the comments were from. But they were two. I think there were two people that I know are subscribers and I have interacted with before. You know what? Let me just pull it up on here. Oh, hey, that rambles up to 13 views. That's cool. Let me just look on YouTube Studios. All right. So we had one from it's not loading. Okay, so we had one from, so help me God if I butcher this, I'm so sorry. And it's not even that it's a hard name, just sometimes I just mess names up, and I'm sorry. So, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so we had one from Adrian BC Music. I think they've put a couple, like 2 or 3 comments on these videos, and I'm fairly certain they are subscribed. Or if they're not, they at least check back regularly. And then a comment from Sydney as well. So thank you both. Also, we're up to 14 watch hours in the last 28 days. I think we're at a total of 40, which is nuts. Over almost 550 views and 32,500 impressions in the last 28 days, which is insane. Let me see. How many views are we up to in the last 48 hours? 40 views. That's great. That's great. Thank you, everybody. Anywho's there. Okay. Jesus. Ramble, today's stuff. Here we go. So, I woke up today at 10 something, and I told myself I was going to get up before noon and work on my science review. So I got out of bed and got dressed at noon and still worked on it. I have all but like one thing done, and the only reason it's not done is because I'm not 100% sure what they want as the answer. But I have a solution for that, which I will get to in a moment. But at around 1 o'clock, I hopped in my chair, drove to campus to go to class, and also, before I left, so I had received an email from my science teacher, like the whole class. She had put a 2-point curve on this most recent exam, so my 98% went up to a 100, and then she sent me personally an email, and I kept forgetting to respond. I feel kind of bad about that. She sent me personally an email to congratulate me because evidently I got the high score on the exam, and nobody else has gotten a 100. I do wonder if she will talk about it tomorrow, like the test as a whole, and if she'll say, well, it was maybe the difficulty was too high, or if she'll just say that, I don't know, we need to study more or something. I don't. So yeah. So then I was going to class, and I saw that 2 Otome games that I had been excited for are getting localized next year, which is really cool. What are they? Let's hope me opening Twitter doesn't break the thing. Okay, one of them is Over Requiem Z, which the only things I know about it is it's set in the world of the Wizard of Oz, I think. And, like, all of the love interests are Yandere dudes, which is great because Yanderes are, like, the best. And then the other one, oh, God. I'm gonna butcher that. Oh, God, I don't know how to say that. One moment while I mentally sound this out. Okay, we're gonna guess Birushana, Birushana, the fan disc. So like the first game came out a couple of years ago. It got localized a couple of years ago, I should say, and then this is like a continuation, like extra content kind of thing. Unfortunately, I still haven't played the first one. I haven't though, and I really want to. So there's my inspiration right there to start it. But I know people who have been begging and pleading for that one in particular for years, and then when the other one got announced, or the Over Requiems, I think that came out last year, the year before, when that got really popular over here, at least on my Twitter feed, and people have been begging for it to get localized. So the fact that it's already happening is insane. So then I went to campus and I went to class, and math class. Yeah, surprisingly no depression episode today, but it was very boring. So then I came back here, and also I got lunch, mac and cheese, which is always good. But I came back here, and then I watched the 2 videos for quantum computing in preparation for the midterm tomorrow. And then I worked on my science review sheet, and like I said, got all but one thing done. And then I studied for my math exam. And then I started playing Dispatch at about 9 o'clock. So, just to give you an idea, started at like 9, finished up like 10 minutes ago. So, that has been my day. Oh, I'm gonna yawn again. Also earlier, I don't remember when, somebody left a comment on, I believe it was the ramble from the 8th of November. I want to say their YouTube name was like 2 Phones or something. I feel really bad if they're listening and I like got it way wrong. But I'm not gonna check YouTube Studio because I'm semi confident about this one. It was like 2 Phone or something, and they were just like, yeah, keep making these. So that was nice. It's nice to I don't know if they're someone who's been watching for a while, or if they just stumbled across it now. But regardless, that was nice. So yeah. Also, I still miss my bestie a whole lot, and I keep seeing videos where people are playing this game called Another Crab's Treasure, which right before she left from being on like right before she, because I think I mentioned before that like this summer, like at one point she was like in Oregon for a bit before she came back from Oregon. Like she had just started playing that game, and so now I see it everywhere, and it makes me think of her. Which is always fun to think about. It's always fun to think about my bestie, but then I also miss her, which is a little unfortunate. But, also, okay, I mentioned the other day that I ordered a few things. I ordered a controller, eShop gift card for my Switch, and then a certain piece of apparel. Apologies if I'm being dodgy around the subject. It's not that I'm embarrassed. I don't know, I don't really feel comfortable discussing it all that much. Point is, so I ordered it. Also, I said that all I would say about it is whether, it fits or whatever. It fits. It's great. It's good. Whatever. So I ordered it. It came in today, and it got delivered, and I went to pick it up. So I thought it would come in like an Amazon box. It didn't. It came in a package with branding on it. And you could see okay, I'm just going to say it again. I ordered like, meant for women, underwear. So it came in a package, and you could see them, and then right on the package, it said women's clothing, and whatever, which, once again, I'm, like, not embarrassed or anything. It's just, since I currently don't fit the societal norm appearance of a female, that made me feel a little funky, because I was unaware that people were going to see exactly what I ordered. I'm also pretty sure it put the people at package pickup through a loop, because they went to get it and then had to double check that it was the right thing. So yeah, that was a little uncomfortable, but it fits and good and everything's great. I feel like there's something else that I was going to bring up today, and I don't remember. Let's see. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Talk about package pickup. Top of the exam. Oh yeah. So tomorrow after Earth Science, there's typically a lab session on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Tuesday school is closed, Veterans Day. So Thursday, anybody can come to the lab, and it's open review to help get help on the review sheet. So I wasn't planning on going, but my entire table in class was like, yeah, everybody should go. So I still didn't want to go. So I decided, okay, well, this wasn't what made me decide. I just had decided, since I didn't have to go to lab and I wasn't going to the review, I was going to start my quantum computing midterm as soon as I got back here from science. So I decided this. So I texted them and I was like, hey guys, sorry I won't be able to go because I have an exam, which technically is true, but also technically isn't, because I could start it at any time since it's online. So I told them that I wouldn't be able to make an exam. So they offered to, because they're all going to work on it together. And I guess they're going to share with me the answers they come up with and get, which, like I said, my thing's already done. But now I can compare with presumably checked answers that they know will be right, which is great for me. Call me deceptive or manipulative or whatever. It was a half-truth. So, yeah. Also, I think I've been mentioning it since, Sunday or Monday. My computer logic teacher was supposed to post the assignment that is due Friday by midnight, Monday morning. So about 4 hours ago, almost 5 hours ago now, somebody asked if it was posted, and he said he'd be right on that. That was at 7:10. It is 11:50, and it is still not posted, and it's due Friday by 11:59. That's great. Also, there's an exam in that class the following Thursday, which, oof. Okay, yeah, now I don't feel like I'm forgetting anything, but I also feel like if I end it right this very second, I'll be like, oh, what about that? So let me think about everything I've discussed with you all tonight, and I don't feel like there's anything else I could touch on. So yeah, okay, no, I don't think there's anything else. I think we're good. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So, as always, if you like what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback in the comments below, subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so for random posts there. Link will be in the description. I'm still hovering at 99 followers if you want to be number 100. But no pressure, do what you want. Sorry, doing that little extra bit threw me off. As always, your support means the world to me, and I love you all. But most importantly, I miss my bestie more than anything else in this entire world, and I cannot wait until I get to talk to her again and just tell her all this crazy stuff that's going on. But I'm still hoping that she's listening to these, that way she can keep up too, or stay up to date on stuff. I'm also still holding out hope that when we get to talk again, she'll be like, I kept this giant journal of stuff I did. I've talked about this before. When she went on vacation one time, she came back with a massive thing of text in her phone notes of literally everything she did, and it was the greatest thing ever. It made me so happy. I think she felt bad for how much text there was. I was so happy because I got to literally see everything that I missed. But yeah, I think that's everything. So I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. Until then, bye.